Hello friends, welcome to Music Man's Man Cave, and today, since there was Father's Day and I got to review a bunch of the Superman movies and also got to review last night some Spider-Man, and it was so much fun. I just want to take a moment to talk about some movies that are chick flicks. Chick flick movies. Movies that you hear that dreaded thing from your wife and your daughters or your girlfriend. Please sit down and watch this movie with me. And you're like, oh, here we go. What are we going to watch? And they say something like, let's watch Persuasion. Well, I have some that you can recommend, and these are chick flicks for men. Chick flicks that you can watch and you can sit there and secretly enjoy it, but still be a man. Still be a powerful man. I feel like you haven't, when you walk away, that you have not been in any way destroyed or hurt or irritated. So here are 5 that I watched and I was surprised. I actually walked away from the movie saying, yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. And now my wife will know that, and I might have to watch them again. But they're good, and they are chick flicks, no doubt. So the first one is We Bought a Zoo. This is a fantastic movie. I enjoyed it. I was surprised. The title, it will really throw you off. You're going to go, oh, We Bought a Zoo. That sounds really like a drama to me, and I don't know if that's going to be for me because I want to watch another superhero movie. We Bought a Zoo is fantastic from beginning to end. It's from the director who did Jerry Maguire, which I have never seen. It is absolutely 100% family friendly. I can't tell you anything in this movie that will offend anyone. And it's about Matt Damon and his kids. They decide to start anew, and they go to a house that has a zoo attached to it. And they buy the house, and guess what? When they go there, you're not going to believe it. But it just happens that Black Widow lives there. You can see her right there. Black Widow. Scarlett Johansson is on the farm. And she's really striking. She's really beautiful. And so he gets to develop a relationship with Black Widow. Before she became Black Widow, she worked on a farm with lions and tigers and bears. And so, fantastic movie. This is one you can sit down with your family, with your daughters, with your wife, and you will enjoy it, I guarantee. Guaranteed, I enjoyed it. Before Amy Adams was Lois Lane, she went on February 29th over to Ireland to find and trap her husband. Stalk much? So anyway, she goes over to Ireland and she's looking for her, and you see it delightfully funny, says Joe Smokin's Video Flicks. Anyway, it's really, I sat there and I enjoyed it. It is a road trip movie. She goes over there and she needs to get to a certain place, and you know how that all works out. She runs into this guy named Matthew Good, and she can't get to where she needs to go, so on the road trip, they develop a relationship. And I still quote this movie, it's a classic, because believe me, all my cars are a classic, and this movie is wonderful. Amy Adams is wonderful as always, and this Matthew Good plays a great love interest. Next is a miniseries by an actress I really don't know her very well. This is called Emma. And Gwyneth Paltrow's Emma is fantastic as well. You will enjoy both of these. But this is actually a mini-series, and I sat there actually getting into the story and really starting to enjoy it. And it stars, I'm probably slaughtering her name, Romana Garai, and she's from Atonement, and Johnny Lee Miller, and Michael Gambon. And it stars the guy that's on the new TV series that I don't watch, where he's like Sherlock Holmes with Lucy Liu. And he does a great job playing that guy that's kind of just right there, always loving it. She's mischievous. She tries to start matching all these people up, and it starts falling apart. Her matchmaking skills are not good, and everybody loves watching matchmaking and seeing when it goes completely wrong. The movie's funny, and she plays the part fantastic. This Romola, or I'll just call her Romulan. She's a Romulan. Anyway, it's a really good movie. You can watch this, and you're going to actually sit there and secretly enjoy it, and you will be able to tolerate it without going into a coma. I promise. Next is one I really enjoy. It's called A Walk in the Clouds. Before he was the one in the Matrix. He was a soldier coming back from the war, and he discovered a woman that had made a mistake, and she was in trouble, and he decides to be a good man and go with her to her family to try to ease the pain. This is almost like a Superman movie. He comes in and he is her Superman. So it's starring Keanu Reeves, and the lady's name, Aitana Sanchez Gijon. Does that sound right? If I'm slaughtering these names, tell me how I can. Give me the International Phonetic Alphabet below and I'll tell you. But I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was great. I thought that was well acted. He's got the crazy protective father that knows everything's not right. You're going to love the family that he meets, and you're going to love the scenery in this movie. Is absolutely breathtaking. And so you don't want to miss A Walk in the Clouds. Believe me, it's worth it. It's worth to take a walk in the clouds sometime with your wife or with your daughters, and it's short. Love that. Short. Yeah. And finally, I like the Keira Knight version, but I like this one better because they actually speak slow enough that I can understand them. And that is Pride and Prejudice, the BBC version. So you're a real man. You're a man's man. You like the Hulk, and you like the Avengers, and you like Spider-Man, and you like action movies like Fast and Furious. Well, you're going to enjoy this movie, too. It's about two people that, first of all, they meet each other at a dance, and they can't stand each other. There's no way on earth I could be like that guy. I hate him. And he's like, oh, I'm so proud and haughty, and she's just, I can't just say that she's absolutely stunningly gorgeous and I love her right this minute. I'm just going to be a jerk. And so the movie plays through this relationship where they grow to start to know each other, and it has a wonderful ending. It's highly romantic, and once again, I cannot think of anything in this movie that would offend anyone. It is clean, it is pure, it is wholesome. You're going to really, really like this movie. There's nothing to like about it. And so anytime that there's that family night, I have the family night. You know what I'm talking about. Get out of the basement. You need to come up here and spend some time with the family. These are the movies that you can start recommending. You know what? Watch your wife faint. Let's watch Pride and Prejudice. And this guy is starred in a lot. You'll reckon Colin Firth from The King's Speech. And Jennifer Eel, I don't know if I've ever seen her in anything else. I don't know her hardly at all. Maybe she is. Tell me below some other movies that you've seen her in that I might enjoy. But you're going to love the BBC version of Pride and Prejudice, I can guarantee. If you don't, then you don't have a heartbeat. And you have no romance in you at all. And you probably just need to stay in the basement all your life, living with your mother. Yeah, I don't know. You're just not going to get a woman. It's just not going to happen for you. And I felt really, really bad. It's terrible to live in the basement the rest of your life. You need to get out and see the sunshine sometimes. So, Pride and Prejudice. So once again, those are 5 chick flicks that I watched. I enjoyed them. I thought they were really good. And I probably would watch them again. I mean, I have no problem. I've only watched most of these one time. I walk through the living room and my daughters are watching them, and I don't let them know that I kind of like that movie. That movie's really good and it kind of interests me. And I start asking questions about it. My daughter's like, Dad, it's a chick flick. What do you want to know about it? So anyway, take a chance on these movies. Spend some time with your family and sit down and watch these, and great discussions on romance and love and understanding and forgiveness, and there's so many things that you can talk about as a family after you watch them. So I hope you enjoy the movies. Guys, let me know what you think of these movies. Tell me the impact they had on you. Were they good? Did you think you're crazy, man? They were awful. You're losing it. I'd love to hear from you. Once again, Music Man from his man cave, signing off.